First off, we still have people standing against the walls and I see empty seats. If there's an empty seat on either side of you, would you close it into the center so we can get people, other people's seats so that they can sit down? There's 3 down here. Please close in so that people can have a place to sit. Thank you. There's seats down here, folks. There's 3 seats down front. There's 4 over on this side. We've got a few empty seats down here. And this is why we moved to the high school, because if you can imagine trying to fit all of you at Wilson, it wouldn't happen. So, just a few housekeeping things. First off, I am your child's music teacher. I'm Mrs. Kane, and I'd like to welcome you to our annual Christmas holiday concert. If you would please silence your phones or all electronic devices at this time. And I'm going to ask, would you please not take pictures during the songs? Because if a flash goes off, it's going to distract the kids and they're going to lose focus from where their focus really needs to be. If you want to take pictures in between, take all the ones that you want. But please don't take any during, because we want the kids to keep their focus, because they've worked really, really hard at getting this concert together for you. Should you need restrooms, they're out the door and to the left. I know that we have a lot of young kids in the audience, and if they want to sing with us, let them sing. It's important. But if they get crying real hard, if you could take them to the hallway so that the people around you can enjoy the concert. It's going to start out with the 6th and 7th and 8th graders all together. 6th graders will perform first, and then they'll go to the balcony where they can watch the 7th and 8th graders perform, and then they will come back and perform with us again. And I'm going to ask you, please don't have kids playing on little pads, because the blue light is going to be distracting to the people around you, and they're here to see their children. So please, please don't have the blue lights going on during the performance, the screens. Also, if your child is not performing, please be aware that the person next to you may have a child performing on the stage at that time. And so if you could refrain from talking, if everybody could just refrain from talking during the music, that would be fantastic, because like I said, the kids worked really, really hard for this, okay? And I think we're about ready. Would you please welcome the 6th graders to the stage? Mr. Greenlee, bring him in. Aren't they a fine-looking bunch? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're along the back or in the aisleway, I need you to stand against the wall because the 7th and 8th graders are going to be coming down the aisleway. Sixth graders, well, 7th and 8th graders are coming in. Mackenzie, would you bring the house up just shy of half? Down here too, sweetheart. All right, find your mom and dad and wave real. Actually, this is for your mom and dad because I know you want to wave. Wave at your child. Take the house down. All right, you got it out of your system now, parents? I will tell you that as time progresses, this is a transition from elementary music to the high school program. That's what this is. It isn't just, that they learn the very, very basics with the elementary teachers, and then they learn a little bit more here. And by the time they hit the high school, they learn proper concert etiquette, not just on the stage, but as an audience member too. Sopranos, I need you all the way down here. Come on, fill it in. Altos likewise, fill it in. Lorelei, bring it down. Come on. One of the ways that we help teach kids to sing in harmony, we have a lot of little tricks. And one trick is using ostinato patterns, and you'll hear a really cool song at the end that you're going to become a part of that uses ostinato patterns. Another way is to use a very short melody that can be put into a round. This particular piece of music that we're starting with was written in the 12th century by Michael Praetorius, Jubilate Deo. Another way that we help them learn to sing in harmony is not just little motives, but things that are called counter melodies. You'll hear the gentlemen and some of the sixth graders start out with an ostinato pattern, which is a pattern that continues to repeat. And by the time we get the third one layered on, that's referred to as a counter melody. The center one is our main melody. This is a Georgia Island sea song called Yonder Come Day.
Yonder, yonder, yonder.
please, up that way. Altos? Gentlemen? Oh, Mr. Greenland? And while they're taking their place, I would like to introduce to you our student teacher, Miss Laura Deming. She will be conducting her choice of music with the kids this evening. And I'd like to introduce to you, we will tune. Stand up so they can see you. This is Lucy Moline. She's going to accompany them on ukulele. Another way we help them I think that mic is on. Luke, would you double check it for me, please? Thank you. Another way we help them learn to build their harmonic ear is by using what's called a partner song. One of these songs is brand new, and the other one you've known for years and years. And the reason we've separated them is so that you can see easily how this comes together. They will all sing both songs, and then they're going to split, and one group sings one song and one group sings the other.
Listen now to angels singing.
I need the instrumentalist for African Noel. Sixth graders, we can start till you're ready. This particular song is a little bit harder. It uses a full-blown counter melody. You'll hear them sing verse 1, the refrain, verse 2, the refrain, and then the counter melody, and then they go back and they sing verse 1 with the counter melody on top.
Ding dong, merrily,
for them. They did great. Mr. Greenlee, come out here, please. Come out here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our teaching assistant, Mr. Greenlee. Row one is going to follow, and then row 2, and then row 3. Row 1 first. Follow Mr. Greenlee. And while he's taking the 6th graders out, this is one of our classroom aides and the district accompanist, Mrs. Heidi Schleining. And Mackenzie, if you would bring the house up a little bit. Heather Hall, are you around anywhere? Heather Hall! Heather, this is a time. You better come down here, Heather. Because if they look back there, they won't find you, and I'm not trying to be mean. Heather is one of our music boosters, and we would love to have you come and join us at a music booster meeting. If you have a child in music, you are already a booster. But if you want to become more active and want to volunteer and help out, music boosters do so much for our kids. They do so much for our kids. This is Heather Hall. She's our secretary. She will be acting as treasurer in just a short amount of time. And she's selling 50-50 tickets. So if you're interested, put your hand up. While we do our sing-along, your second page provides the music for you. Here we go, Jingle Bells. If you want a 50-50, put your hands up in the air. Right here, Heather. Heather. Dashing and dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh. Let's hear it, come on. Bells on bobtail ring. You got it. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed its lot. We got into a drifted naked wheelie. Let's hear it! Jingle bells, shake those bells for us. And you know what? There's a verse 3. Now the ground is white. Go in while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing a sleighing song. Just get a bobtail nag, 244 in speed, and hitch him to an open sleigh. Quick, you take the lead. Let's hear it. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Heather, we got a couple over here in the middle. A, please. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Let's have it. Oh, come on. There you go. should put you guys up on the stage. Nice job. We got to end with this one. We got to end with this one. My favorite person of the year. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not howl. I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so you for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is. He sees you when you're sleeping.
You know, Mrs. Claus and I, we're just taking one last flyover to double check the list to see who's been naughty and who's been nice. And we heard the singing, so we stopped to see what singing was about. I knew it. I knew it was the kids from Wyandotte. Don't they do a wonderful job? So has everybody been good, boys and girls? No. What? How about those sixth graders? Where are they at?
Right here!
Oh, you've been good? Oh, I'm watching you. Well, Mrs. Claus, we checked the list, didn't we? And what did we find out?
They're all nice.
They're all nice! Oh, this is going to be a Merry Christmas. Now, we don't have a lot of time, but I just want to make sure that you know, hey, has Mrs. Kane been good? I just want to make sure there's not much time left. So you better get your foot on and say Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Santa. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Claus. All right. Heather is over on this side. If you're still interested in 50-50, she's on this side. Mackenzie, I'm going to ask you to bring the house down. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give it up for our 7th and 8th grade chorus? Accompanying us on the djembe this evening is from the high school marching band and symphony band and a cappella choir and Rovassi chorale and you name it, is Mr. Luke Schleining. This particular piece of music is very, very difficult to sing because there are no words. It's a very famous classical piece of music written by Puccini. Look the name up. He's written many, many operas. And this is from an opera called The Humming Chorus. Thank you. There's 3 people that are not mentioned on the program because I wasn't sure if they were going to be joining us, and I want to recognize them. We are really fortunate to have a phenomenal center-based program for our people in our community. And 3 of our performers tonight are from the center-based program. Riley, would you introduce your mentee, please?
This is Lorelai. Can you say hi, Lorelai?
Hi!
This is Natalie. Okay, she said hi. This is Sophia. I'm Sophia. Hi.
It is so wonderful to have them in our program. We grow so much from having them with us, and I know they grow from being with us as well. Their last song is based on a very famous piece of music called Pais Angelicus. Only we're not going to sing those words. We'll sing words that you understand. This is Holy, Holy, Holy. Mr. Green, would you please prepare the 6th grade? Mrs. Hall will do the drawing as soon as the 6th graders come back in.
Oh
He's here somewhere. Where'd all my 6th graders go? I know he took his seat. He's supposed to. See if they're supposed to be down here in the orchestra pit. That's okay, they can stand up on the stage. Heather Hall! Heather Hall! Oh, okay. Give a push. Is Heather Hall in the hallway? Where's my 6th graders? Beam me up, Scotty. Mr. Greenlee, I need Heather Hall with that bucket of tickets and money. Mrs. Hall. Come on down. Come on down. Some of you can go up there if you want. Jazz, some of you can go up there, Jazz. You can go up there or you can stay down here. It's your choice. You can go up there or you can stay down here. Heather Hall, are you here yet? Mr. Greenlee, you need to find Heather Hall, because we're at the end here. All right, while he's looking for Heather Hall, the kids and I are going to teach a part of this song to you, and you're going to sing it with us. These are the words. Santa, 7th and 8th and 6th graders, please. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, ho, 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 ho. That's all there is to it. Okay? And this is what it sounds like. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, ho, 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 ho. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, ho, ho, ho. Listen, 7th and 8th graders, you have to listen closely to the piano because you got it ahead of us. So, now you try it with us. Ready? And Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, go with that drum. Santa Claus, oh Santa, ho, 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 ho. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus. Only you're going to have to sing a whole lot louder than that because they're going to be singing 4 different parts. They're going to sing this. Everybody sing Dasher Dancer, please. And Dasher Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Dasher Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid. And then they're going to sing this. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too, Happy New Year too. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. And then he gets to sing this. He checks the list, yes, he checks it twice to see if you've been naughty or nice. He checks the list, yes, he checks it twice to see if you've. And then you can't forget Rudolph, hold it up. Rudolph knew, Rudolph knew, that his nose would shine right through. Rudolph knew, Rudolph knew, that his nose would shine right through. And then of course you're going to come in with Santa Claus. And just before we do that, Mackenzie, would you bring the house up so that we can pull this ticket? What is it for? for $163. Mr. Kane, are you up there? Did you buy a ticket? No? Are you guys okay if I pull the ticket? Throw it in. I'm just making sure they're all shooken up. Well, you would have been sad if it wasn't your ticket though, right? So, here we go. Would you hold that? Here we go. Shh. We need the house up a little bit, Kenzie. Down here. Honey, just wait till you're 60 years old. You gotta have light to read. There we go. Thank you. 917 812. 917 812. 917 812. 917 812. Here, go verify. Is that Mr. McLean back there? Woohoo! Awesome. The monies that we collect for things like this help the music boosters purchase things for our kids. The tie and cummerbund that you see the 7th and 8th graders wear, the boosters paid for all of those. Kids that can't afford a uniform, the boosters buy tuxedo shirts so that they can be dressed in it. The boosters are preparing to buy a brand new trailer, or they did buy a brand new trailer, and we were gifted some money and we have to pay some of that back. And we need a second trailer for the marching band and the a cappella choir and Wilson Middle School instrumental program going to Cedar Point. So all that stuff Boosters takes care of. So those of you that gave to the 50-50 today, thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating. And now it's your turn. Let's double check that melody one more time. Kids, can we do Just Santa Claus and help the moms and dads? Ready? And Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, oh, 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 Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, oh, oh, oh. All right, 7th and 8th graders, you got your stuff going on back there? Here we go. We're going to layer it up and then I'll bring you in. Dasher Dancer. Dash, sing it out. Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Dasher Dancer, Dancer, Comet, Cupid. Merry Christmas. It's your turn. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, oh, 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 Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa. One more time. Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, oh, 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 Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa Claus, oh Santa, Santa. Here you go. Oh, oh, oh. Merry Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greenlee, kids listen up. Shh, 6th graders listen up. Miss Deming and Mr. Greenlee are going to take you back through the door that you came through and take you back to the music hall, okay? Parents, if you know where the music hall is, that's where you can pick up your kids, or I can have the high schoolers walk them out to you. If there's any left over, we'll bring them out at the end. But we're going to, because there's so many people here, I want to make sure that they're safe. So we're going to take them back, get them their coats, and you can pick them up in the music hall. 6th graders exit that way first with Miss Deming. 7th and 8th graders wait until the stage is cleared. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas.